give it a second, everybody, give it a second, give it a second. Bonus lesson, what is your strategy? Wow. Are we online? All good? Everybody, can you see my screen, hear my voice? There you go. Are we good to go? Good to go, right? And good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders all around the world. This is Mike, the FX boss, and this is the Professional Forex Trading Course 101. Never forget, trading is learnable skill. Trading is a learnable skill when you learn in the correct way, and building your own strategy would be the correct way. What is the goal? Goal is to bring you from zero to a millionaire trader in 3 years, right? In an institutional way. What does this mean? First the analyst, then the trader. And you are going to graduate from this course when, number one, you have your chart set up and ready for trading. Number two, you have a strategy in place and you understand why you win, why you lose, and you understand how probabilistic thinking, how your probabilistic thinking affects your strategy. Number three, you have a complete understanding on how the market works, so you can analyze the market and make an educated prediction. Today we're going to work on number two. Please disclaimer, this stream it's not trading or investment advice. We're here to learn, and for questions and homeworks you have the Gmail and Skype if you want. And if you didn't receive, ask for the free manual, alright? Now that being said, everybody, let's go here and open, and you can start typing and writing my strategy, right? No, there is no right or wrong, this is your first. And give me a second, everybody. Alright, there you go. And we're going to go on NZD-CAD, right? NZD-CAD daily chart, alright. We're going to use NZD-CAD as an example, okay? Now, my strategy is the title, my strategy, and rule, my strategy must have rules that are, it's a way of saying this, that are black and white, meaning, and this is extremely important, not subject to interpretation, not subject to interpretation. Alright? My strategy is the title of the stream today. This is the lesson, it's a bonus lesson. My strategy must have rules that are black and white, meaning not subject to interpretation. Alright? This is a must. Why? Because when some of you are going to go in the Forex course 202, the advanced institutional trader program, you know, and we are going to talk about how to find an edge, right? How to find an edge, then the only way how to find an edge is that you must have rules that are black and white, not subject to interpretation. Make sense? And here is the why. If the rules from the strategy are subject to interpretation, then the data that you are collecting is going to be random and is going to be subject to interpretation too. Does this make sense? Type in the chat, yes, it makes sense, or type in the chat, no, what you're talking about, random distribution. Type in the chat, everybody. Alright, so strategy. Now don't worry, we are not going to complicate much. So strategy, right? Strategy. Today we're going to talk about entries, alright? So strategy must cover entry rules, must cover risk management rules, must cover trade management rules, must cover exit rules, alright? And we are talking about stop loss and take profit with the exit rules, alright? Strategy and edit label, strategy, entry rules, risk management rules, trade management rules, and exit rules. Did I miss anything? Type in the chat, everybody, if you believe I'm missing some of those. So how to enter, how to exit, how to manage. I believe the 4, right? There are 4, not more. So when you're going to write the rules, entry, risk management, trade management, exit, those rules must be black and white, not subject to interpretation. Alright, everybody? Alright, so here is an example, alright? Example. You can take this, you can change, use what serves you, you reject what doesn't serve you, everybody. And yes, you can make it your own, there is no right or wrong. So example, so we're going to put general, alright? General. Number 1, so example, number 1, I am going to trade the market wave, and this is a variable, it's a variable, right? I'm going to trade the market wave, it's a variable. Why? Because edit label, what would be a variation? Give me a second. Variation is going to be, could be, you know, trends, candlestick formations, super trend indicator, and so on and so on and so on. Alright, everybody? I'm going to trade the market wave, it's a variable. You can say, this is an example of the strategy. You must decide for yourself, but addressing the pattern that you are trading, this is a black and white, and it's not subject to interpretation. Does this make sense? I'm going to trade the market wave. It's rule based. The market wave is the market wave. It cannot be head and shoulders, it cannot be Fibonacci, it cannot be super trend. The market wave is the market wave. And I can be more specific. I'm going to trade the market wave pattern, alright? I'm going to trade the market wave pattern. Variation, trends, candlestick formation, super trend, indicator, and so on. Then number 2, give me a second. Number 2, I am going to trade on the daily chart, and this is a variable too. Variable for you. Alright, you must decide what you're going to do. And by the way, it's a homework, everybody. Try to build a strategy. It's lesson number 6 today, lesson number 7. Alright, try to start to build something that you understand, that it's yours. And if you want my opinion, send me to the email. Alright, type the email, hello Mike or boss, can you check my strategy? What do you think? Is it well written? Alright, I'm not going to say right or wrong. There is no right or wrong on the strategy, but I can tell you if it's well written, if it's subject to interpretation or not. Any questions so far? Hedge fund trader Shola, if you are here, hedge fund trader Julius, hedge fund trader Ala, hedge fund trader Nestor. Nestor, you're going to present your strategy on the 26th. Shola and Julius, you are going to present your strategy on the Skype group this Saturday. Clara, if you are here too, say hello on YouTube chat. You can join. Julius and Daniel. Daniel, if you're here too, you can say hello. Alright, everybody. The three of you are going to present your strategy to the Skype group this Saturday, so it's going to be fun. Now this is general. I'm going to trade the market wave pattern and I'm going to trade on the daily chart. So am I on the daily chart? Yes, yes I am. If I go on the 4-hour chart, hello Clara. If you want to join Clara on Sunday on Skype, Julius and Daniel are going to present their strategies. So if I'm on the daily chart, everybody, and my rule says I'm going to trade the daily, and now I go on the 15-minute chart, example, if Forex is going to give me the courtesy. Alright, everybody. Now if I go on the 15-minute chart and I short the market, because in my opinion it's falling, and I make some money. Let's start with a difficult question. Was this the right thing to do? Type in the chat yes or no. Was this the right thing to do, everybody? This is a retail trader issue. When you come from the Forex course 101 to the Forex course 202, you are going to find with these issues, and it's called impulsive trading. You know, you have a plan, you've had a plan for 3 years and you never executed the plan, didn't you? Did you? You have a strategy, you have a plan, but you are not following the plan, you are not following the strategy. You are doing something because you see it on the chart. Father FX Boss here, true or not true? Now it's confession time. It's confession time. Type in the chat, yes, I'm doing this. I was doing this back in time. It's normal. It's totally normal. Clara, if I go on the 15-minute chart and make some money, this is the difficult part to understand. My strategy is saying that I'm building my strategy, I'm building the rules, like you are building your strategy right now, hopefully. You are charting down, you are jotting down, you are writing your own rules, you are building your strategy, but then when it's time to act, you are doing something completely different. And it's counterintuitive, you know, you made some money and I'm telling you, don't do this anymore. Hello Allah, how are you? Allah, I have a good news for you. It's going to be on Zoom, Saturday 26th. Alright, Allah? Call me on Skype, Allah, 2 days before, just to remember. Oh, do it on Zoom. Alright, Allah? Yes, everybody, once you are in the courses, it's for free forever. You know, Allah was 2 times already, now it's the 3rd time. And in Dubai, Skype doesn't work, so we're going to do this on Zoom. Julius too. Alright? But remember me, please, Allah sent me Skype 2 days ago, you know, on Zoom. Remember, on Zoom. Back to class, everybody. So if my strategy that I'm building says that I'm going to trade on the daily and I go on the 15-minute chart, example, short the market and make some money. Is this the right way to trade? Open conversation. Open conversation. Forget this is a class. Talk to me as a friend. Talk to me as a friend. What is the right way to trade the markets? What do you think? There is no right or wrong. We're at the bar. I'm drinking coffee. You're drinking whatever you like to drink. Talk to me. You have a strategy that you are building, or you bought, or you received from a different course. You bought a course or a system, and you are doing something different, and you made some money. And here is the question, talk to me as a friend. Is this the right way to trade? Forex course 202, the advanced institutional trader course, is going to be difficult, and you're going to struggle if you don't get your mind right now straight how this business works. What do you think? Hedge fund trader Clara, hedge fund trader Ala, hedge fund trader 4K, hedge fund trader Singh, hedge fund trader Yarek, hedge fund trader Ernesto, and everybody else, Daniel, who are in here right now. Would this be a correct way to trade? Type in the chat, yes or no. And don't worry everybody, I have a 20 seconds delay on the chat. In the meantime, I'm going back to the daily chart, right? Was daily? Daily, there you go. So I'm going to trade on the daily chart. It's a variable. What would be a variation? Variation could be, nobody trades the monthly, I hope, but weekly, maybe weekly, whatever. Weekly, 4 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour, 15 minutes. Alright, variation. I'm going to trade the daily chart. Alright, now this is general, alright? I'm going to trade the market wave and on the daily chart, and number three is going to be, because we're just starting, number 3, I am going to trade NZD CAD only. It's a variable. Right, and variation would be all the 27 currency pairs. Right? There is no right or wrong. You need to build your strategy. Your strategy must be, everybody, easy to obey, easy to understand, really easy to understand, easy to obey, and easy to execute. Alright? You might write this down. Easy to understand, easy to obey, and easy to execute. Alright? If your strategy is too complex that you don't fully understand, then you are not going to be able to execute the strategy. Does this make sense? It starts today. I'm going to be boring a little bit. If you don't get and do Forex Course 101 in the right way, you can join Forex Course 202, but you are going to suffer. Make sense? Instead of you start making money smoothly, it's going to be up and down and up and down and making money, losing money, and searching for the edge 6 months, 7 months, 10 months. Alright, everybody? So easy to understand, easy to obey, easy to execute. If no, then you're going to do this in the Forex Course 202, and it's not for free. You're going to waste time and money looking for an edge because you didn't obey or understand the concept of how or why, a strategy for you might work. Does this make sense? Boss, can I use your strategy? Sure. It's nothing special, but maybe it's not for you. Make sense, everybody? I'm going to trade NZD variable variation all the 27 currency pairs. Alright, now generally it's covered, okay? And we are going to do something like this. And now let's talk about the entry setup. So general, take what you like, reject what you don't like. Now entry setup, based on what we have learned so far, right? Entry setup. There you go. Number one, I am going to enter at the end of retracement, end of retracement, alright? We didn't learn candlestick formation yet, we didn't learn counter trend lines yet, but so far I'm going to enter at the end of retracement, and we need to have black and white rules not subject to interpretation. So end of retracement, end of retracement, when the market changes trend direction from retracement to extension with a confirmed short-term trend, and we've learned this so far, confirmed short-term trend in the extension direction. Alright everybody? So entry setup, I'm going to enter at the end of retracement. End of retracement when the market changes trend direction from retracement to extension with a confirmed, type on here, with a confirmed short-term trend in the extension direction. Maybe my vocabulary is not that good, sorry for this, but what does this mean? I'm trading the market wave on the daily, and I'm going to enter at the end of retracement. So this is how the market wave works, and we said that in the short-term trend is a structural part of the market wave. We've learned all of this so far. So the down market wave is going to have short-term trend, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs in a down extension. Then it's going to make a retracement. It's going to change the short-term trend direction, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and then in some point in time it's going to stop making higher highs, higher lows, and it's going to start making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. You can build a picture, everybody. You can put a picture in the strategy for you to understand your strategy, not somebody else's, but I'm going to enter at the end of retracement. So when the market changes trend direction from retracement to extension with a confirmed shortened trend in the extension direction. So here was higher highs, higher lows. Now this would be the first high, this would be the first lower low, this would be the second lower high, and this would be the second lower low. So this is then the violet line. There is no right or wrong, this is for you to understand. Or you can put a circle, and you can put an arrow, you can put this into your strategies, sure. And so here you have a confirmed down trend, change in the short term direction is confirmed. Alright everybody? Confirmed downtrend, the change in the short term direction is confirmed. And you can put this on the strategy. Pictures, annotations, Alright? Now, we talked about that. My strategy is here. you need to have entry rules. Do we have entry rules, everybody? Black and white, not subject to interpretation. Risk management, we're not going to address today. We didn't learn yet. Trade management, we didn't learn yet from this systematic Forex course 101. But exit rules, so addressing stop loss and take profit. So entry setup now. Number 2, give me a second. Exit setup, exit setup, exit setup. Stop loss goes on the most recent confirmed market wave high or low, right? Stop loss goes on the most recent confirmed market wave high. What does this mean? If I'm entering the market here, if I'm shorting the market here on the blue, and we are in here right now, the confirmed market wave from the past, this is where you're seeing it on the chart, the confirmed market wave from the past is this one. Alright? I'm just going to overlap the two. This from the past. So this is the confirmed low from the past. This is the confirmed high from the past. This is the confirmed low from the past. And because the blue is still here, now if you've learned how the market, we've learned in class last week, which stop loss according to the strategy is the correct stop loss. How you build a strategy, there is no right or wrong. You obeying the strategy, there is a lot to, right? So if I put my stop loss up in here, right? And let's call this stop loss number 1. Stop loss, give me a second everybody, stop loss number 1. Is this the correct stop loss? And I'm not asking you as a concept, I'm asking you as a rule from the strategy. Or is the stop loss number 2 the correct stop loss? This is the rule from the strategy. Exit setup, stop loss goes on the most recent confirmed market wave. In this example, it's a down market wave high. Is the stop loss number 1 the correct stop loss? Is the circle the most recent confirmed high? Or is the rectangle the most recent confirmed high? It's all about education, how the market wave works. Type in the chat. Boss, but there is no right or wrong. You following your strategy rules, there is wrong. Your strategy in itself, oh, is my strategy good? There is no right or wrong. Can I use Fibonacci? There is no right or wrong. Should I use Ichimoku? There is no right or wrong. Can I go on the 4-hour chart, 50-minute chart, daily chart? There is no right or wrong. You need to decide for yourself what works for you. Once you have the document that you built for yourself, once you have the document, the strategy, then you not obeying the rules, then everything that you don't obey and follow, it's wrong. Allah says second, very good. So the stop loss number 2 from your strategy is the correct stop loss. Alright? So this is not subject to interpretation, and the next one, you know, is going to be take profit, is going to be profit take once the short-term trend changes direction. Alright, profit take once the short-term trend changes direction, and again, exit setup, stop loss goes on the most recent. Now this is a variable too, could be anything really, and edit label, market wave. Alright, so this is a variable, you can use anything you want, there is no right or wrong. And take profit, it's also variable, you know, so it's variation could be super trend indicator on the 4-hour chart. Example. Alright, everybody? Now let's go on the daily, right? And this is the daily. We've learned what is the market wave. This is just an example. So extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension. All right, extension down to here, and retracement and extension down to here. Alright, so give me a second, everybody. Now we didn't learn trend lines and so on, right? Now here is the issue. I must obey the rule of my strategy. Let's say that we are here, right? Somewhere. Okay? And I'm going to trade the end of retracement, alright? And my exit rule is super trend indicator or the change in the short-term trend. So I am here, everybody, and I am let's go. This is going to be, give me a second, out. Let's put this in yellow, and like this, and transparency like this. And now we are going to monitor the short-term trend, lows and highs, right? Low to high, high to low, low to high. Let's circle this in red, and like this, and like this, alright. Now this is me monitoring the market. The market's making higher highs, higher lows, low to high, high to low. Moving forward, alright, moving forward, give me a second, low to high, lower low, lower low, lower high, and I need to use the widget to be precise. Give me a second, let's see if this blue low 84237, 84228. So the 32322, so the white it's lower, not a low yet, and finally, alright. Everybody, do we have a change in the short-term trend from the strategy? Type in the chat, yes we do, or type in the chat, no we don't. Boss, you could be more specific. I can't because we didn't learn trend lines yet. Alright, so you are trying to do your best based on the knowledge you have so far. Okay? And to have fun, we can put super trend. Give me a second, where is the take profit? Give me a second, everybody, take profit rules. Super trend on the 4-hour chart, just an example, right? So this is the entry, we are going to have fun, we're going to put super trend add indicator, super trend, and add, but then super trend goes on the, to exit, right? Alright, yes we do, we have a change in the short-term trend. Alright, now this is the low, I'm going to enter somewhere. I'm not more precise. We didn't learn candlestick formations, we didn't learn counter trend line breaks, so I'm going to just enter somewhere, I'm doing my best of what I've learned so far in the Forex course 101. This was my entry. Now stop loss goes, everybody, on stop loss number 1, or stop loss goes on the stop loss number 2. Where does the stop loss go? Clara says yes, we have a confirmed downtrend. From the strategy, stop loss goes on the most recent confirmed high. Is stop loss number 1 the confirmed high, or is stop loss number 2 the confirmed high? Boss, can I use your strategy? Sure, but you are responsible for it. Alright, because this is no trading advice. This is just a class for you to understand how to think, how to implement. You can take the strategy, not a big deal, but you are responsible for what you do. Make sense? I don't recommend, no, this is just a class. Don't mix apples with bananas. You can use it for study purposes, but don't you do stupid things now. I'm going to use your strategy, I'm going to put $20,000 and I'm going to burn the account. Don't put the finger on me. Alright? Please disclaimer, this is no trading or investment advice. We are here to learn. We are trying to understand the process of how to build a strategy. But somebody, not on YouTube, on the other streaming platform is asking, can I use this strategy? You can use it, but you are responsible, not me. Does this strategy work? I don't know, I just put it in here. I have no idea. How do you know that this works? I don't know. That's the trick, everybody. Make sense? Exactly. And now we are getting somewhere. Now we are getting somewhere. Because you don't want to have losing trades. You are taking somebody else's strategy. And I'm here to tell you, don't do this, because you are responsible for what you do. See how this goes? Retail beginner, trader. Not a trader yet, really an analyst, but it's already there. The money problem. Chasing the money. I don't want to lose money. Make sense? Does this work? I don't know. Do your tests. Your account is your business, everybody. Make sense? You are getting it right now, step by step. Can I use a strategy? Yes, you can, but you are responsible. Does this work? I don't know. Do your tests. Anyway, stop loss number 2 is the correct stop loss. And now, exit, right? Let's see how this is going to go. We're going to use the two variables. Now, on the daily chart, until the market makes lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, bam! Now here the market made. So, low to high, high to low, low to high, high to low, low to high, and this is not a low, because this is not a low, this is then the high, and this is not the high because this is not a low anymore, and Yarek, are you here, hedge fund trader Yarek? Now this is for you, to understand highs and lows and why the market is not static all the time. So high and this is a low, so this is going to be, everybody, the low, and this is going to be the high. So you get out, everybody, based on your rules. This is now you exit, right? The white candle close. Well, at this time you don't really cannot wait, right? But this is a high, not a low. High, and then you need to wait this one. So you would really close the trade up in here, right? So this would be, you wouldn't make anything, but you would not also lose anything. You know, it would be a break-even trade, right? Now, from where we entered, I'm going to delete this one. From where we entered, lower high, lower low, lower high. Let's go on the 4-hour chart, and again, this is an example. On the 4-hour chart, you know, boss, can I use indicator super trend for entry? You can do whatever you want. So lower low, lower high, lower low, right? We enter somewhere in here. Now 4-hour chart, and we are monitoring this guy in here. We are going to make it bigger and bigger. There you go. And we are monitoring the red one, going down, super trend indicator, red one, red one, red one, red one. Don't go out, don't get out in here. Didn't turn green, and bam. We are the same result. See, everybody? Oh no, it's a different result. Thank you very much. Because I'm seeing I'm seeing a white candle here too. So this would be a little bit different, right? This would be then our exit. We would make a small profit, right? And so on and so on and so on. Give me a second. No, somebody, can I trade retracement? If you are a complete beginner, then the answer is no. We didn't learn retracement trading yet. Daily, alright? Boss, can I use the super trend on the daily? You can do anything you want. Sure you can. But in this example, it wouldn't help you, because this is the change, seeing here on the daily, alright? Boss, can I manage on the 15-minute chart instead of the 4-hour? You can do anything you want. There is no right or wrong on the strategy, everybody. Make sense? There is no right or wrong on the strategy. Risk management rules we didn't learn yet. Trade management, exit rules, stop loss, take profit. Alright? Now, if you are backtesting your strategy and you are saying, alright, you know, super trend didn't help me, trend, you know, didn't help me, then we are going to do give me a second. Alright, we are going to do another variation. So what would be the variation? Alright, so, and this is no investing on trading advice, you know, just an example. Variation, you know, cancel, and replace on the 30-minute chart. It's a variation, right? So I'm backtesting my strategy, you know. Now indicator out, super trend out, same entry. This was the confirmation. I would enter somewhere in here. Lower lows, lower highs are confirmed. And now let's go on the 30-minute chart, and I'm going to cancel and replace the stop. Give me a second. If Forex is going to give us the courtesy, there you go. Let's find the lower lows or high. Alright, so here we entered, right? Somewhere. somewhere in here. Not from the 30-minute, we entered from the daily, right? Now, let's say, exercise-wise, let's say that we've entered here. Okay? I don't see the future, I don't know what is happening. This was our entry shorting the market. Now I'm monitoring the market and the market is going my way and it's going down into an extension and it's making a retracement and it's pushed down to the next extension. Alright? When this happens, I'm going to take my stop loss. Alright, I'm going to take my stop loss from the pattern and I'm going to put it to the most recent, this is a variation, not a suggestion, to the most recent high. And then I'm going to just let the market do what the market does. And I'm going to wait for the market and it's retracing and falling down and moving up. And let's see if it's going to go up or down. And made another down. You see, extension, retracement, extension. You have market waves on the 15-minute chart, 30-minute chart too. So I'm going to take this stop and I'm going to move it above in here. And I'm going to monitor the market, monitor the market, monitor the market and wait for another retracement and another retracement and this is the market. This is the market, and bam, here the market would stop me out. Alright everybody? If the market would push up to a retracement and then the new extension, I would cancel and replace. So this stop loss, or this take profit really, made me a little bit of money too. Agreed everybody? And again, somebody's asking, can I cancel and replace on the daily? Yes, you can. Can I cancel and replace on the 4-hour? Yes, you can. Boss, can I use this technique on the 50-minute chart? Yes, you can. The strategy is on you, everybody. Make sense? There is no right or wrong. Boss, can I use the cancel and replace in a different way? Yes, you can. Boss, can I use a super trend indicator in a different way? Yes, you can. There is no right or wrong. Everybody, I'm going to ask a stupid question, alright? Do you want to be a millionaire trader? Type in the chat. Yes, I want to be a millionaire trader. Stupid question, because we need to talk. Right now, do you want to be a millionaire trader? Type in the chat, yes I want. Or type in the chat, no I don't want, There is no right or wrong. I have a good news about becoming a millionaire trader and I have a bad news. I have a bad news and I have a good news. But let's start with the stupid question. Do you want to be a millionaire trader? Type in chat, yes I want, or maybe no I don't. Allah, yes I want. Alright. Me and Allah, we want. And we come to this kind of class, everybody, and what is the good news? For all of us, we're all the same. Yes, you can become a millionaire trader, right? This is the good news because we're talking about a learnable skill. What's the bad news? Not everybody is willing to do the work. Fair enough? Boss, what do you mean? Not everybody is willing to do this work. Backtesting, trying to do 1, trying to do 2, trying to do 3, trying to compare, how would this work on the 15-minute chart? How would this work on the daily chart? How would this work on the 4-hour chart? How would super trend work on the all time frames? How would cancel and replace work on all time frames? How would the short-term trend work on all time frames? Make sense, everybody? Stupid question, do you want to be a millionaire trader? Yes, I want, but not every, I'm not saying that you are like this, I'm just telling you in general, being a coach for the last 5 years, talking to a few, not thousands, but talking to a few hundreds of students, not everybody is willing to do the work. Make sense? And really study to the point that you can understand and say, all right, now when my strategy loses, it makes sense to me. And when my strategy wins, makes sense to me too. And you are not speculating when you say this. You really have data, numbers to address the issue. Would this make sense? An institutional beginner analyst, not trader yet. Not trader comes in about few years. If you're fresh new in an institution, you are lucky, maybe you've been selected, whatever, maybe your uncle put you in, and you are a junior analyst. So in an institution, people do this, make sense? The degree of the work, the depth of the work, it's completely different to a retail trader. Because there is a soccer game on the television right now. Because my kid is crying right now. Because my dog is barking right now. Or simply because, today I don't feel like doing anything. I'm going to go to the swimming pool as a retail trader, or I'm going to eat a sandwich. Does this make sense to you? You can become a millionaire trader. You really can. If you are willing to put enough effort and study and to put some depth and trying to understand, all right, what is the difference between me and John in a hedge fund or an investment bank or whatever. When John says, I understand why my strategy loses and I understand my strategy wins, it's data based. Make sense? John has samples. When a retail trader like me, let's use me as an example, when I say, I understand my strategy wins, or I understand my strategy loses, I'm speculating. Because if Clara asks me, alright Mike, show me some samples, show me some, we are talking about business, so you must have a business, have numbers, whatever. Common sense, right? So show me something, show me some numbers, what, I know my strategy wins. How do you know? How do you know? Too difficult the conversation, everybody? What is he talking about? An institutional trader or junior analyst, when he says to the chief, to the boss, to the manager, if something works or doesn't work, he must present some data, numbers. This is an institutional way of thinking from the very beginning. Completely different to a retail trader that goes to TikTok videos or YouTube videos, find the guru with the Lambo, or a helicopter or a new house, driving the car and trading from the car, and you're thinking, I want to be like that guy. Make sense, everybody? The reality of how this business works, be smart, knock on some institutions and talk to the guys. Because unless you do this, you as a retail trader, you have a very small chance of getting it. Why? Because everybody's fighting for your attention. The marketeers, the sellers, right? Selling the books, selling the course, selling the robot, selling the indicator, selling the expert advisor. Agreed, everybody? Do yourself a favor. Don't trust me. and knock on the door of some institutions and talk to the guys and come to class and tell us, Mike, you are talking nonsense, those guys just rate strategies from the heaven. Or no, you are right, every decision is data based, every decision it's samples. Alright everybody, after this beautiful sermon, see you back tomorrow. Until tomorrow, homework, try to build a strategy with rules that are black and white, not subject to interpretation and not mandatory. If you want, send me to the email. Alright? Believe me, don't be jealous about your strategy, because your strategy is not special, believe me. Mine is not special, I give it to everybody for free. Alright? No, I'm not going to send him. What if he takes my strategy and says, believe me, your strategy is not special. Alright everybody, see you back tomorrow. Till tomorrow, stay strong and trade like a boss, because you are the boss of your account and this is the boss.